is the best and worst of Ipsy for 2020. So this year I have been subscribed to the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus subscription the entire year. It's actually the only subscription service I've been fully committed to for the entire year. I've been really enjoying it in 2020. I feel like they've made a lot of progress, especially in the last few months, where they allow you to customize 3 items. Because then I was able to have more input into what was in my bag, but also if there were items that I did not want specifically for myself, I felt like I was at least able to pick something out that I thought maybe someone else would like, which has been nice. Also in the year of 2020, I've tried to make a very conscious effort not to just open things to use them one time. So a lot of the things that I did wind up getting in my Ipsy bag, while they seemed really cool and really nice, I knew that maybe they wouldn't get the most love in my collection, so I was able to pass those along through family and giveaways. So what we're going to talk about today are the best and the worst products that, in my opinion, came from the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus subscription this year. Now, I'm not talking about the things that I thought were just like in the middle, like okay, like I like them, but I don't love them. Like I'm talking like the things that really stood out to me as the best of the best. And I feel like I have a lot more favorites than not favorites, which is what you want when you're paying $25 a month for something. So if you guys want to see the best and the worst that I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus this year, then keep on watching. Let's go. So I did try to use as many of these products on my face as possible, but I only have one face. Anything on my face I do not mention in this video will be linked down below if you have any questions. But let's just get into this. I will go in the order that the products were received, and we will start with the best. Okay, so the first product I actually do not have on me anymore because I fully used this up, and this was from Pure Lease, and this was their 4-in-1 Lotus Eye Serum. So this took me quite a while to use up. I feel like I was using this eye serum the majority of the year as my PM eye cream. Well, I shouldn't say eye cream, it's a serum. I really liked it because it's a serum. It's really lightweight and easy to apply under the eyes. Sometimes when eye creams are a little too tacky or a little too thick, it almost has like a tugging feeling when you try to apply it, even if you try tapping it out. But with a serum, it applies very easily and gently under your eyes. I found this very nice and nourishing. Pure Lease is a little bit of a pricier brand. One of the things I do like about Ipsy is I feel like we often get Pure Lease skincare in the bags, and I really tend to like their products. They're just a little sometimes out of my price range. Okay, the next product is the eyeshadow I'm wearing. And for me, sometimes an eyeshadow, a great eyeshadow palette doesn't necessarily have to do with the pigmentation and the quality, but sometimes it has to do with like the ease and the user friendliness, because a lot of the times I'm just throwing something in my crease and something on my lid and like going on with my day. And we did receive this palette from Wander Beauty. This is their Wondrous Rush palette. We had received a different one last year that was like blue and green, and I really did not enjoy it. This one I find much more friendly to me, so to speak, but also this one has 2 mattes where I'm able to create a little bit of dimension with the look, whereas the one I had previously tried only had 1 matte, and it was never like a one palette kind of vibe I got from it. I won't say like this formula is life-changing, but I really do actually like this palette. I think it's a very easy 6-pan palette to use, and I mean a lot of the idea behind Wander Beauty is it's easy grab and go makeup, because like Wander, like your travel, like it's all travel friendly makeup. So I really enjoy this, and this is not the only Wander Beauty product in this video. We do get quite a bit of Wander Beauty and Ipsy, and I don't necessarily like all of it. That's a spoiler. Okay, the next product I also do not have with me because I fully used it up. This is the Ahava Essential Day Moisturizer. This was such a good moisturizer. Oh my gosh. I think I used this, I want to say the springtime, maybe like late spring, early summer. Oh my gosh, it was just like the perfect daytime moisturizer. It had the perfect amount of moisture. It wasn't too thin, it wasn't too thick. It was just so easy. It was just like one of those moisturizers where like it just worked. It was easy. Like it didn't cause any like issues with my skin. I always like knew when I went to put it on, like it wasn't going to like pill under my makeup. Like I very much enjoyed that moisturizer. Another product I received is not this exact product. This is the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Foundation. So this one is actually one that I had purchased last year. The one I got in my glam bag is actually in my hospital bag right now for the baby. Let me tell you why. So I'm not actually wearing this today because this shade that I have here does not work when I'm not self-tan. But like I said, it's travel friendly makeup. And I wanted to take a foundation with me to the hospital that had a doe foot, so I wouldn't have to worry about squirting things places or making a mess. Like I wanted it, if I was gonna put foundation on, just to be able to swipe it right on my face and blend it out with a brush and not have to have so much hassle. So I really like this foundation. Now I own it in 2 shades. Like I said, it's in my hospital bag, ready to go whenever we go. So yeah, it's come quite in handy, obviously, at this point. Another really awesome thing with Ipsy is there are point redemptions. So you can review your glam bags, review the products in your glam bags. You can get people to sign up through your referral link and you accumulate points. And with those points, you can cash out for products. So it's like free product. And that is honestly how I got my most recent Thrive mascara. Is I did not pay for this. I paid for this in points completely. Thrive is my all-time favorite mascara. This is a tubing mascara. I've gone through a full size. I've gone through a travel size. This is my 3rd tube of it at this point. I love this. I considered packing it in my hospital bag, but then I realized I wouldn't be able to access it for all these weeks. And I thought, no, I want to have access to it. So I wound up packing a different tubing mascara, actually from Wander Beauty. Fun fact, but this is still my all-time favorite mascara. And it was super cool to be able to get it for free. Okay, so a lot of the times with subscription boxes, my favorite products are the brushes. And I have one brush set that specifically sticks out to me that I got this year from Ipsy, and it's from the brand MOTD. I actually have never used makeup brushes from this brand before, but we got this little eye brush set, and what I really like about it is it's kind of got a different variety of brushes here. Like, I feel like a lot of the times you just get giant random fluffy brushes, but I like that there are different shapes and sizes, and it's a little bit unique. The actual quality, I mean, I wouldn't say they are the most high quality feeling, but they also don't feel like they're going to fall apart. Like, I would say these feel pretty mid-tier quality, and I've really enjoyed them, and I am so impressed that I was able to find all 5 for this video. I didn't think that was gonna actually happen, but miracles can happen, I guess. Okay, next we can talk about the lipstick I'm wearing, and I really contemplated putting this in my best of 2020 video because I really like this formula, and maybe it should have been in that video because it's the only liquid lipstick I've actually genuinely enjoyed this year. This is from Tarte's Sugar Rush brand, and this is their Sugar Coat Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cupcake. It's liquid lipstick, but it is not long wearing. Like, let me be very clear with that. It is a velvet liquid lipstick, so it does not dry down, so it does eventually wear off. But it's so comfortable. And as somebody who has had the driest lips during her pregnancy, it does not dry out my lips. And that is a big deal because that doesn't happen very often. It is so good smelling. It smells like, I want to say it smells like cupcakes, but it probably smells like baked goods. But it has a kind of more unique doe foot applicator. Like, it's very long and slanted. But honestly, like, the Tarte Sugar Rush line, the products I've tried from it have been pretty good. And I feel like the line doesn't get as much hype because I feel like they didn't really make a big deal of it when they launched the line, and they kind of launched it more like, I feel like, targeted towards like teens, but the products are actually really good. Like, I think better than the regular products. So this is a really cool formula to be able to try out and fall in love with this year, I guess you could say. Okay, I did not add a lot of highlighters into my collection this year, but the one I'm wearing today is new, and it's one that I had wanted before this year, and I was very excited to get it in a bag. And this is from Galactic, and this is their Skin Glow Moonlight Highlighter. This thing is beautiful. Like, look at that. All I did was I tapped my sponge into the pink side, and then I just tapped it on my cheeks. Like, it's over powder. Like, it just looks so pretty and natural. And as somebody who hasn't really been crazy for adding new highlighters this year, like, I was so excited to try this one out, and I'm so happy I got it. So I've really been enjoying it, and it's the first product I've actually ever tried from this brand, and it definitely makes me want to try more. Okay, next we can talk about the primer I am wearing today, and this is from Ciate, and this is their Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I definitely know that this was a choice product that I had made, and I really enjoy this. It's a very lightweight hydrating primer, so it's not very thick, so it's very lightweight. It smells heavily of watermelon. Like, it kind of smells like you're rubbing a Jolly Rancher on your face. I don't know how good that is necessarily, but it's hydrating, and I actually really like it. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, But I think I mentioned this in my BoxyCharm video that primers aren't always the most exciting makeup product to purchase. So when I get them in subscription boxes, it's actually pretty exciting because like I would have never gone out and bought this random Ciate watermelon primer, but having it now, like it's fun to use and I really enjoy it. Okay, this next product was in my best makeup of 2020 video, and it was the eyeshadow I was wearing in that video. It is the Venice Fling Balenciaga X Estate Cosmetics palette, and I kind of displayed in that video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll definitely check it out, how I use this middle row to make the simplest, most beautiful eye look that I cannot get enough of. This palette, I feel like really flew under the radar this year because it was with a smaller brand through Ipsy, but wow, this is the standout palette of the year as far as subscription services go, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I just realized the next two items were also in my best makeup video too. So, lip oil. Have you heard me talk about lip oil at all on this channel lately? This is the INN Beauty Project lip oil in Glaze 1. This is a thick lip oil that smells like apples. Like I can't open it and not smell it. It smells so good. I have talked my brains off, I feel like, about my love for lip oils, and I still stand by my love for this one, along with the Sugar Rush lip oil in the shade Fresh Pressed. This one also is thicker, just like the INN Beauty. It's more clear and has more of a like a sweet candy scent to it, but like maybe we can blame Ipsy for my love of lip oils, since I did wind up getting 2 this year. So those products were what I considered the best of the best that I got in my bags this year. Now let's hop over to what I thought were the worst. So I did receive a couple brushes from Complex Culture, I believe it's called, this year, and they are good. I like them. They're not, the specific brushes I got are not all-time favorite brushes for me. I don't think there's anything wrong with the quality. They're just not necessarily the brushes I reach for when I need a brush. And that to me means like, oh, this isn't really a favorite. But I got one brush this year from Complex Culture, which I thought it was really weird. And it's this one. This is called their Precision Concealer Brush. I have tried using this for concealer, and I did not find that it blended concealer well. I've had a lot of trouble trying to figure out how to properly use this brush. I don't know. I just find, I don't know. Did any of you receive this brush, and are you able to use it with concealer? I feel like no matter how many times I've tried to use this brush, it always is a little too stiff. I feel like under my eyes, I don't know. Like I don't mind the brush brand, but this one to me was just like, huh? I didn't want this to be one of my items. Like that's kind of how I feel. Okay, next we can talk about the brow gel I'm wearing. And this was actually one of the products that I chose as my item for the month. And this is the Wander Beauty Clear Brow Gel. Like I've mentioned, I love Wander Beauty. I got their brow pencil last year in Ipsy and I fully used it up this year. Like I really like their products. But the brow gel I feel like doesn't do much of anything. I don't feel like it really adds extra hold. I mean, it has a really nice brush. I will give them that the brush is nice, but overall for a higher end brow gel, like if I'm spending this kind of money on a brow gel, I'm going Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Like it's so much better than this. So much better. Okay, this next product I do not have with me, and it's interesting. These next 2 products that I consider the worst are products I've gotten in the past in BoxyCharm, and that's how I know I don't like them. So this first is from Dr. Brandt, and this is their Luminizer Primer. Here's what I remember about the Luminizer Primer. It had that same kind of feeling as like a Benefit Professional, but it was like a luminizer. If I'm using a primer for luminizing, I do not want that thick, silicone-y, chunky feeling primer. Like, hands down. I want something more fluid, like think like Becca Backlight Priming Filter, like it's more of a liquid that you just kind of like spread everywhere. No, I did not enjoy that. And then the last product I want to talk about that was a big flop, I didn't even open it because I, again, have tried it before. This is the Tristique Good Vibes Mascara. First of all, the actual mascara is not a good formula. Second of all, the packaging is about like yay big, and half of it is an eyelash curler. If mascara is one of the products you go through and cycle through the fastest, why would you want an eyelash curler on half of it if you just know you're just gonna keep throwing away eyelash curlers? It does not make sense to me at all. At all, at all. So yeah, I was not thrilled to see that in my bag that month, but honestly, those were all the worst items. I didn't really feel like I got terrible items in my Ipsy this year. I really think the service is stepping it up. I really like that we get 3 items that we get to customize. I think that helps a lot with kind of not getting crap when you're only being randomly given 2 out of 5 items. Like, I think there's a better chance of good items coming through. Now, I would definitely be interested to hear if you guys agree with me. I mean, I know Ipsy has multiple subscriptions now. They still have the original Glam Bag. I think they're ending the Glam Bag Ultimate and changing to the Glam Bag, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one that's like Boxy Luxe where it's an extra $30 every 3 months, which I don't plan on doing. I mean, with the baby coming, I'm not trying to bring in extra products. I'm already gonna be probably pretty overwhelmed with life. But I'm definitely wanting to hear what you guys got in Ipsy this year that was the best, what was the worst. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. And yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.